Hello and welcome to another episode of GMG News. So today I'm going to be unboxing my Fitbit Charge 2, which I got for my birthday. I've already, if you follow me on social media, you'll know that I frequently use this device every day, but I've decided to rebox it and just show all you guys. So in case anyone who was buying one um, wanted to know anything about it, I just see if I could maybe help. The version of this that I've got is the small because there's different sizes that you can essentially order, and I don't, as you may see, I don't have the biggest of wrists, so I got the small. I think there's small, medium, large that you can order. They're the different sizes you can get. So I'm just gonna try and read through some of this text for you guys. Let me see. So long battery life. You can sync with iOS, so that's everyone who uses a Apple device. Android for everyone who uses a Android device. Windows, Mac, and PC. Call, text, and calendar alert. So I've got. I obviously use the Fitbit. So essentially, if someone calls you, you have to one thing you need to know as well, you need a smartphone in order to use this, or like a tablet or something that you need to keep like with you or close to you to essentially use the device. So what you would do is someone calls you, it would be on your wrist, and essentially you would just look on your wrist and it would say the name of the person that was calling you. If someone texts you, it would say the text on your wrist. If you have calendar alerts linked to it, so say it was, I don't know, say it was your birthday or something, it would come up and it would say like, oh, it's your birthday or on that particular day. It tracks your sleep as well. You need to download the app. In order, well, it'll still track your sleep. But if you download the app and you go on the app on your phone or your tablet or something, it will tell you how many hours sleep that you have, and it will recommend like how many hours sleep is good for you and your age. It also has a silent alarm as well, which silently vibrates on your wrist, which wakes you up. It surprisingly does wake you up as well, because obviously it's vibrating right by your veins, so it does wake you up. Continuous heart rate, so it continuously will tell you what your heart rate is. It will also tell you when you're burning fat. It will tell you how, like, it will also tell you like your heart, not your heart rate. It will tell you your BPM. It can tell you how many steps that you've done. So throughout the day, you can set yourself targets. You can put it into different modes like running, bike mode, weight mode, like weights. There's various different modes that you can put it into. You can change the bands on it. So the version of it I got the gunmetal black version. You can change the bands. The only thing I will say with the Fitbit is I already had mine like over a week, and they can surprisingly get quite dirty on your wrist. So it may be worth buying a couple of bands. I only got it in the all black color because I generally get most things in black, because I find black just looks better with a lot of things. So yeah, as it says here, get the Fitbit app and dashboard application. You can see charts, graphs, connects with friends. Do you know what? If I'm just going to grab my phone a second and I'm going to show you the app, just because it's a bit easier to explain with the app for you to see. So as you, right, let me just hold my phone up and try and show you. So right, if we just go into the Fitbit application, enable sync. So today, right, that's because I've turned the Bluetooth connectivity off. The reason why it's not displaying anything is because basically I've reboxed my Fitbit and I put it in here. But so if I display my charts from yesterday, as you can see, sorry about that, it can tell you how many steps I've done. So yesterday I did 8,000 steps. I roughly did 6 kilometers. I burnt 2,243 calories. 14 minutes I was predominantly active, and I walked up 10 floors, and obviously I worked at work, so that was just like a normal day for me. It can also, the good thing with the app is you can put in how much you weigh. You can put in like how much water you've drank. It also constantly tells you what your resting BPM is. It gives you like incentives to things to do every hour, sort of thing, to keep you active. You can set weekly challenges and stuff like that. Like I said here, it tells you your sleep pattern chart, so it will say like over how many hours I slept over this week. if you're, I wouldn't even say if you're a health freak. If you're just someone who wants to look after yourself, because I'm not a health freak, I just go to the gym and use a Fitbit essentially. It is very good. So you can use it for different things like that. You can also do challenges. So here it will come up with like virtually races against your friends. You can add your friends onto this as well. Like if your friends have got a Fitbit, I haven't got anyone that I've added onto this because I just purely use it for myself, but you can add like friends onto this. You can also get like guidance and stuff. You can download apps within Fitbit as well. Like you can download a personal trainer for say you were on a long run or something. It will also suggest like places for you to go, and things for you to do. So yeah, it's really cool. Also, it tells you like how much battery that you have on your device. If you click on your device, it will tell you what device that you have. So it says the last time I synced, which device I have, which is the Charge 2, what firmware it's on, what the state of the battery is. You can change the wrist placement because obviously I'm left-handed, so it's on my left wrist. I could change it to the right wrist if I chose to do so. You can set alarms, you can set a greeting. So every time I turn my Fitbit on, when it's like, if I turn my Fitbit on, it'll say hello, and when my Fitbit's charging, it will also say hello. You can customize like what can be shown on your Fitbit. You can change the clock. So when you turn your Fitbit on, that's the clock that I've got set. But if I wanted to, I could have like an old school looking clock. I could have it in a big text. I could have it in black and white like that. Also saying the date. You can change everything around, so that tells what steps you are, that tells you your heart rate, that will tell you obviously the date and the time. So yeah, there's different options of what you can set it to be. I kind of like the one that is just set on just a normal one, so I don't know, just keep it on that. You can it's got a guide menu for like say you wanted to essentially learn something about it. You can do that. You can hide your items for your menu. So yeah, there's quite a few different things that you can do for it. The only downside I would say to this Fitbit is that it's not waterproof, but I don't go swimming or anything like that, so it doesn't really make a difference to me. So I'm just gonna get rid of my phone now, and yeah, we're just gonna very quickly unbox this. So once you take this off, it just literally just comes in this little box like this. As you can see on the side there, that's the Fitbit symbol. Otherwise, it's near enough a complete blank box, apart from on this side with the Fitbit logo. Yeah, and that's this EMI number, serial number, tells you where it was manufactured, and all that sort of good stuff. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly take this out. I didn't really package it back in the best way because, to be honest, I only did this a minute ago. So once you take it out like this, I'm just going to show you it on my wrist to show you the functions of what it can do. It is touchscreen to an extent, so there is a couple of like little things that you can do on it. There's only one button on the actual watch itself for when you the only actual button that can be used. Otherwise, I guess the screen is the screen itself that can be used. So once you turn it on, it's just like this. Right, so when it's on, as you can see, it tells you how many steps you've done, what the date is, what the time is. So that's my heart rate. If you cycle through it, so it tells me how far I've done today, so 8.73 kilometers. It tells you how much fat you've burned, 2,505. How many stairs you've walked, 15 set of stairs. How much like you were predominantly active. I was predominantly active for 23 minutes. Like goals you've achieved, I've achieved 54 out of 250. Steps, yeah, like I said, there's all good stuff. You can turn the notifications on or off, so I've just turned them on. So now if I decide to turn my Bluetooth onto my phone, if someone wants to ring or text me, it would come up on my phone. But yeah, it's just very nice feel on your wrist. Doesn't if you don't have it too tight, it feels very easy on your wrist. Very simplistic design. But yeah, generally very nice. Also, if you're wondering how do you charge it, I will show you that now as well. So once you take this out, you get this little charger, and what else that comes inside is the safety and warranty instructions guide, and pretty much just a little card, this is what you've got to go on to set it up. So once you get it and you take it out, I suggest that you put it on charge for like a good couple of hours. I put mine on charge, I think, for about 8 to 9 hours. and then go to www.fitbit.com to set it up. You can do this on an Apple device, an Android device, or a Windows device. You can do it on a phone. You can do it on a tablet, because I did set mine. I was going to set mine up on my tablet, but when it said to download the app, obviously that means I would have to have my tablet with me 24/7, and I've got like a 10.1-inch tablet, so I didn't really want to do that. So I ended up setting it up on my phone. So basically, you set it up. Once you set it up, it then prompts you, as I just said, to download the app. If you download the app, fill in all the details, put your name in. It takes, I would say, about 5 minutes to do, because you've got to put like your name in, your weight in, and all that sort of stuff, an email address, register it. But then once it is registered and it's up and running, and it's set up to go, you are all good to go. So like I was going to say, to charge it, I'm just going to show you this charger here. So if you look at this charger, it's got a little Fitbit symbol on there and the Fitbit symbol on the other side, and you look inside this dock, we can just show them two little pins just there. So what you do, it only fits one way, because as you can see with the charger, there's no hole. But on this side, there is a hole, so it will always fit this way. Essentially, all you do to charge it is you just clip it over there like that, and now it's clipped in. And you don't get a plug with it. I've been just putting it onto one of my my wall heads for my Android chargers. It obviously can be charged off a laptop, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Anything that's essentially got a USB input, it can be charged off of. But like I said, you can put a wall socket onto the end of it and put it into a wall and charge it. It roughly takes, like I said, I charged mine for 8 hours. It lasts for about 3 hours. This isn't the new one anymore now. I think there's 2 more new additions than this. But this was, I think, £129 when this was bought for me. I didn't buy this myself. So yeah, I am really grateful for having one of these. So that was just a very quick unboxing of a Fitbit Charge 2. Thank you for watching, guys, and have a good day.